Tags are here. On Tuesday, Apple finally unveiled its Bluetooth tile-like tracking device that we have been talking about for a very long time, and now we can finally talk about them for real. Now, before I jump into my thoughts on AirTags, please note that if you are interested in ordering an AirTag, they will go up for pre-order tomorrow, April 23rd at 8 a.m. Eastern, 5 a.m. Pacific. So these AirTags will be priced at $29 for one or $99 for a 4-pack. However, you'll probably want some keychain attachments, and Apple offers a few options that go anywhere from like $30 to $450 if you really want to spend that much on an Hermes keychain. There is a Belkin option for like $12.95. That's probably the best route to go just for, the sake of saving money. But, you can also spend $450, so who am I to judge? The AirTag is a small button-shaped tracking device with a glossy white front made out of plastic that can be customized with an engraving, so you can add emojis or text, and a silver stainless steel backing. AirTags are designed around the CR2032 batteries that are inside, and you can easily replace them yourself, and you'll need additional accessories to attach them to an item, otherwise you'll just lose your AirTag. We'll do a hands-on video with AirTags soon, but in a nutshell, you place one of these round white pucks on your keys, your wallet, backpack, etc., and then you have access to track them via Find My application. You can ask the tag to play a sound in order to help you identify where in your house it might be. And there's also a super useful feature called precision finding. When you go into precision finding, you need to be about 30 feet away for this to really start working well. You'll see a UI on your iPhone that literally guides you directly to that AirTag, down to like a couple of feet. This is all thanks in part to ultra wideband technology. There's even haptic feedback along with this mode to really give you a heads up that you're getting closer and closer. Now, what will really make AirTags useful is the already existing ecosystem of Apple products roaming around the globe. When your AirTag comes in contact with a nearby iPhone via Bluetooth, those iPhones will communicate with the AirTag and help update its location as it moves along or wherever it might be when people are in passing. If you come across a lost AirTag, or if someone comes across your lost AirTag, it can be scanned with any smartphone that you have, anything that's equipped with NFC to bring up contact information. So this will work with iPhones and an NFC Android phone. So if you find an item, you give it a scan and you can locate the owner along with the message. Maybe there's a phone number. And if you place it in lost mode, the AirTag will also relay its location back to the owner through the Find My app. If you're worried about privacy, Apple has a whole section on its website dedicated to this to kind of help calm your nerves. But one of the interesting things that I've noticed is that if someone tries to slip an AirTag in your bag or underneath your car or in your car without you knowing, your iPhone will pick up on that, send you a notification that there's an unwanted AirTag nearby, and it'll even play a sound to really tell you that, hey, there is an AirTag that doesn't belong to you that's right next to you. Again, we'll be going hands-on with one of these guys very, very soon, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video, along with all of the other products that Apple announced at its event. We'll be going hands-on with those very, very soon. This has been Dan with Mac Rumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.
Do you want customers?
Make things simpler, faster, more convenient. One tap, you get a conversation with your customer that never ends.
You know how many people have been to your venue. You know how many people have tapped. I'm just going to scan.
Yeah, I was like, you need to talk to Ryan. He's got Tap the Table. Don't even waste your time. He's got a solution.
It just works.
And that's why Tap the Table exists in the first place. Boom. And then you just start doubling the price. That's that right there.
We're doing different things.
I'm going to tell you what works based on what I have literally seen. Stop. Just tap your phone. Boom, done. Boom, done, easy. That's what I'm talking about, man. What is going on? You found yourself again on the Chat Podcast. What did you guys think about that new AirTag from Apple? Are you going to get one? I think I will. I think they're pretty cool. We're going to talk about all sorts of fun stuff today. Important stuff. First, we're going to talk about this iOS update that everyone is upset about. I think this is important. Let's read here. This new iOS pop-up is going to tell people when your ads are going to track people, right? So, truthfully, I know for a fact, most people, business owners that are running ads right now, they have no idea what is happening with data. They're just basically spraying and praying. You know, they're hoping their ad dollars will push the content to create a sale eventually. That's their hope. They have no idea generally what they're doing with data. So to me, it's very interesting to see people freak out over something they really don't understand. For me, this is not news that affects me in a way that makes me upset. In fact, it's the opposite, because what is going to be happening here with Facebook and Google, I've got articles here for both. This is for iOS. Let's see, and this one is here from Fast Casual. We're talking about Google here. They're doing something very similar. So let's see here. It's saying the recent announcement by Google, they will no longer allow third-party cookies or the targeting of individuals based on browsing history. This impacts the number of guests frequenting their establishments. Okay, so when you visit websites, when you search for websites on Google, this is taken into account. And so when companies are running ads, they know to give you an ad potentially if you like chicken, if you're searching on Google where to find chicken fingers, okay? This is how this works. To me, I know people are like also funny about their data and stuff, but if we understand that in general, we're just going to get served ads. It's just going to be a thing. I'd rather get an ad that is appropriate to me than one that is not, meaning I don't want to necessarily see vegan advertisement. I don't eat vegan food. Not to say it's not delicious. I'm sure most of it is, but it's just not my thing. I'd rather see chicken or steak or something, right? This to me is what personalization is in your ads. So if you're going to be forced to see ads, right? To me, it just makes more sense to like, I know what they're doing here. Might as well see something relevant. So this is my takeaway. What we're forced to do here, guys, is not depend on Facebook ads. This is the bottom line. Let's look at some statistics here. You don't need to necessarily see me. Let's zoom in here. All right. So we're going to be looking at email statistics. I try to get some good ones for you guys so we don't have to go through this whole deal, but I'm trying to like bang it into your head in a way that you have to understand. The email list is so important, guys. The email list is so important. You must have this. If you don't have a way to reach your customer, what happens if Facebook is shut down tomorrow? If you're relying on Facebook ads, what happens if all of a sudden your Facebook costs have skyrocketed through the roof, and you can't afford them anymore? If this is your only way to reach your customer, you're in trouble. Okay, the biggest businesses out there, they have the biggest customer lists. This is not by chance, folks. So build the list, and it is easier than you might think. And I'm going to show you different strategies here today. So what is email marketing? The use of email to promote products or services. Duh, easy enough, right? So in order to do this, in order to send out an email to promote your products or services, you must have them in your list. Now, luckily, there are tools out there, Tap the Table being one of them, and this is the one I'll demonstrate, that will allow you to take that information. Say you use QuickBooks, and your QuickBooks has all your customer data. So you've been using QuickBooks to write your invoices, for example. You're likely only contacting this customer list on a one-to-one basis, meaning you're sending an invoice and then there's one-to-one follow-up if there's any follow-up. What the big boys do, the big companies, the corporations of America, what they do is they when a contact is in their system, their invoicing system, they know already there's 52 messages that they're going to be receiving through different channels. Maybe it's text messages, maybe it's email, but they already know that they're going to be sent, the customer, they're going to be sent these emails. Even if they don't open them, that's fine. We just want to stay in contact. This is what is important. Because even if you're opening your inbox and you're like, crap, this is junk, you're deleting stuff from past places or people you've done business with, you're not necessarily, unless they're just atrocious, going to unsubscribe. So if they can come up with a catchy enough title, email title, headline, if they can get you here or offer something of value enough, you're going to click that thing, man. Even if it goes to spam, I'll bet you a lot of you, at least every now and then, do check your spam folder. And if you don't, you should. I find that many valuable emails of the thousands of irrelevant emails do end up in spam, unfortunately. It's just a fact of life, I guess, at this point. If anyone has a great solve here, let me know. But anyways, email is important still. Okay. Now, text messaging, this is a whole nother ball game here. I've got some captions on the screen here. 95% of text messages, okay, are read within the first 3 minutes of them being sent. The same is so in general for Facebook messages being sent, outbound Facebook messages, okay? And we're going to look at that too. Let's see what else we got here. Does it work for marketing? Duh. Stat here says 26 billion text messages are sent every day. Text message marketing grew 197% as a strategy in B2B efforts from 2017 to 2019. Check this out. This is a good one. This is my favorite one for text. 56% of people surveyed would rather send a message. Hello, millennials. How y'all doing? We're in the same group here. I would rather not even talk to someone on the phone if I don't have to. No offense to people that call me. I appreciate the calls, especially if you're my friends or clients here. But, honestly, if we can solve the issue with a quick, convenient text message, I'm all about that life. Okay, so we're greedy with our time because that's the thing that we can't control. We can't buy more time, and so it's the most precious resource we have. Do you want to spend it on the phone on a conversation with everyone in the world? No. This is why email does exist, and text message obviously is more personal in general. Now, for me, I use text message in business almost every single day, and I use it in a bunch of different ways, from notifications to sending the wife, hey, I'm on the way home after I'm like 3 hours late somewhere. All right, so what we're going to do here is understand how can we build a list, because if I'm going to tell you, guys out there on the interwebs listening to the Chatbot podcast tonight, hey, building a list is so important, I've got to show you how to do this stuff. So that is what the next mission will be. So we're going to close out of this, and we're going to bring in this screen. All right. So this is going to be really, really cool, guys. And this is episode 17 of season 2, man. I don't even know how we got here. We're here, though. All right. So we're going to remove this little caption. Let's bring this bad boy full screen here if we can. Boom. So what we have here, guys, is a simple contact form. Okay. Now, this contact form could not be more basic. I guess it could if you're just looking for email, for instance. But in this case, we're looking for the email address, the first name, last name, and phone number. Okay. And what we're going to be doing here is hoping the user, the customer of ours, or potential customer of ours, will fill this form out. And if they do, we're going to capture that information, and we're going to have it available on a Google Sheet as well as a CRM. In this case, the CRM will be Tap the Table, of course. So let's look at how we can prove this is working. Let's jump over here to Tap the Table. Oh, this is a little trick I'll show you guys here in a little bit. But let's just go into Tap the Table here and have some fun. We'll log right in. Guys, if you don't have an account, you're going to hit the sign up button. If you have a Facebook account that you can use for a demo account, just add the word demo there in the page title, and you'll be able to use all the features for free. Okay. So here we go. Tap the Table, fresh account. Where are our customers? They're in the customers tab. Duh. Right. So here are some customers here. And we can see that they're all relatively new within the past day. Okay. We've got opted in through column right here. Direct. This means they're sending a message directly to my page, my Facebook page in this case. API. What could this mean? Well, guys, this is very awesome. In this case, Tap the Table, if you did not know this, is a completely independent application. So while it is, yes, an official Facebook app, and we do require a business Facebook page to be connected to this application, we're generally, or in a way, only using the power of Facebook to power Tap the Table. Okay, because we can all agree Facebook is extremely powerful, right, guys? So instead of us building something third party that you have to download on the App Store, we're using the power of Facebook and all of their entire ecosystem of tools, for the most part, to supercharge your social media and your digital sales. And so while we use Facebook, we're not Facebook dependent. We're not social media dependent at all. I'm going to show you 2 different ways that this works. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to go to, actually, let's do it a really fun way, because I shout out to, well, I won't put everyone's business out there. I visited a fun business owner that I know on the island today, and I showed her the NFC card that I've got. It's the metal one, my metal black card, right? I'm pretty sure I've showed this a few times at this point. I literally do keep it in my wallet. So here is the card, right? It's got my name engraved. It's metal, right? It's pretty sweet. Here's the phone here. I'm not going to necessarily share the screen today, but I'll show you. Here's my card. Let's make sure this, hopefully it works. I get the card just close enough, and boom, we have the NFC tag notification. Okay, someone's messaging me. I'll check it in a minute. So here we go. Boom. Get close enough. There is the tap, or there's the notification. We click it here, and do you see here? This is awesome. This is a digital business card. So I literally showed her this. I was like, man, it's so fun. This is an NFC. All I've got to do is take this card, boop, tap it, and then bam, you can have my little digital business card. In this case, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to share this link to my screen. So copy. And this is why I love Mac so much. Mac or Apple products should work at least. Control V. Yes, perfect. I just had the link on my clipboard on my iPhone and passed it over to my computer, which is awesome. So we have these different options. Okay, this is fit to be viewed on a phone, obviously. We can save a contact number here with a V card, send a text message, schedule a call with Canly, or get info. And this is what I want to show you guys here. So we're going to open up a form, a Google form. This could have lived on your website, for example. And we're going to fill out this form, and then I'm going to show you how this information gets pushed into Tap the Table. Let's use an email like this. Boom. Let's use Tap the Table's email. It's Ryan at Tap the Table. Ryan Agate. My phone number, 843-505. Easy as that. So in this case, it could be we're signing up for a contest. We are signing up for a newsletter. We are trying to get more information about a upcoming product release. There are an infinite amount of reasons people would want to sign up to get information from your business. Don't think that, why would someone want to hear from us? There are countless reasons that people want to hear from you. And, there's a fun statistic that I have it up here. Check this out, guys, before I even hit submit. Hashtag brand love. 49% of people would like to receive promotional emails from their favorite businesses and brands on a weekly basis, y'all. I know for a fact that there are people that religiously open up emails from local brands, local restaurants. They open up every single one, and so this is important information. And the smart, savvy businesses, even the ones that might not consider themselves so tech knowledgeable, they still understand the power of email if they're doing big business. Likely, that email is very powerful. So people want to hear from you. Give them what they want. All right. So now let's hit submit. All right. Boom. Here we go. So the contact form was submitted. Let's do another one. Submit another one. Let's see, I've got another email we could play with. Ryan Baggett at Yahoo. And then this time, just to make sure I don't have so many duplicates, I'm going to do another name. Let's do my dad's name, Dennis. How about that? I won't put his real phone number out there. And this is just for demo purposes. So, another contact submitted. Okay, so we just submitted 2 contacts here through a form, a web form. This is a Google form. All right, how are we going to get this information automatically into Tap the Table so that we can then go into the marketing section and then send emails and text messages and Facebook messages and do all the things, right? How can we do this? Well, luckily, we have the internet, folks, and the internet is better with automation. Automation is Tap the Table's middle name. So let's go into Tap the Table now and check it out. So here is the tab that we first started with, our customers tab. We see all of the different names that have popped in. Let's check to see if the system has said, there's more people that have filled this form out on here. They filled out this form. Look at all these people, man. All these people have filled out this form. We just added 2 more people here, right? So they should be in our system so that we could reach back out to them. Because in Tap the Table, if you didn't know, look, we can easily send a text message to our list, easily send the message here, whatever we want, add an image. We can segment our list. We can do all of the fun things that we want to do. But in this case, let's just make sure that the last 2 entries have made it into our list. So let's refresh our page here. And voila, folks, do y'all see this magic? Do y'all see this magic? I don't even know how else to describe it. It's almost as magical as NFC, because literally what happened here, we tapped someone's phone with our NFC business card. Okay. When we did that, look what we got. When we tapped the business card, this is showing you how I did it. So let's do this. Let's get the link and look at it here. I see the user experience again. Here's the digital business card that we tapped that we're viewing on our phone in this scenario. We can do all of these different fun things. Shout out to Wendy for cracking the code for the V card here, direct to the device. This is very, very awesome, guys. Basically, what we're able to do here is the one tap, provide whoever gets, is holding their phone, whoever tapped the NFC tag, they're able to save the contact information immediately with one tap, with one click. So that's really, really cool. And you're not going to lose this business card because you're not going to lose your phone, right? Very, very effective. We can send a text message, which could also trigger further SMS automation, which is very gangster, if you ask me. Schedule a call. If you want to do this, go right ahead if the data is available, and then get info. This is the thing I'm trying to show you guys. If they want to get info about anything, get info. Bam. Where do they go? A contact form. So what is our email? In this case, let's pretend we're Rambo. So this will be Rambo, Rambo Bluffton dog at AOL. He would definitely have an AOL email account. His name obviously is Rambo. And we'll say Baggett is his last name because he is adopted. And he does not have a phone number because he's a dog. So here's his fake phone number, submit. All right, cool. So this is one way that we can easily get someone in our list. Now, what's another way? Okay, let's go back into Tap the Table here. And let's go to our products section, because the entire point of us posting things on social media is to have something occur other than hopefully just another like, or another comment here. We want someone to do something meaningful. In some cases, we want people to buy things. This mostly happens in e-commerce, obviously. But in this case, whatever, we're going to sell anything we want. Now, if we have a whole bunch of things, or even if we have 10 things and we don't want to retype the 10 things, no problemo. We can import all of the products with one click with a little something called the CSV file. This is an Excel document, a Google spreadsheet doc Save it as a CSV, export it as a CSV. You can upload your products easily with one click. 1,000 products takes like literally 6-7 seconds to fully upload, even with images. In this case, let's just add one product here. We're going to add a product, and what do we want to add? Pizza or burgers? I think neither. I'm feeling tacos because Cinco de Mayo is right around the corner, folks. It's going to be awesome at many places around the United States, especially here on Hilton Head Island where I live, because we've got TOs, and they're now open in Bluffton, and that's where I will be. So tacos, and we're going to say the best tacos in town. Bobby Brown, they're the best. And then let's go here, and let's go ahead and find a picture of tacos. Tacos, where are you at? Where's a good looking taco? This one looks yummy. This is my style, minus the onions and anything other than meat and cheese, basically. So this is a great example to show you a beautiful photo, but of one not to necessarily use, because do you see? This is a huge file, guys. Don't use this. You could technically probably get away with it, but instead I'd go with something a little bit smaller. Let's see what this looks like. This one would be perfect. It's literally like a quarter of the size. I'm going to show you a trick here. If you see that the first number here is less than 1,200, you're safe. What I want you to do is, instead of saving this image from the internet, if you're using this like from your own website or something, you can right click and hit copy image address. This is an OG trick for sure. Hit copy image address and go back into your product section. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to add an image from a URL, which is on our clipboard. We're just going to paste it. Bam. And we have our photo. Nice. We need to add a price. The only thing that we must include to have a product work in Tap the Table, folks, is a title and a price. That's the only thing we must have. But in this case, let's just make these things $4.99. I think that sounds fair. $4.99. Obviously, we're gonna pay the man. Gotta add taxes in there. I'm not gonna have inventory, but we are gonna make it searchable. Tacos. I think that's it for now. And then let's add a variant. Do y'all see how fast this is happening? We're achieving this extremely fast and stress-free, and I don't need to know a single formula here. This is just easy peasy, friends. The variant will be sides. Okay, so let's have one, no sides. Okay, let's have another one, rice with rice. And then let's have another one with rice and beans. Y'all see how this is happening here? So obviously, if we're going to talk economics, the one with no sides should be no change in price, $4.99. That's what we're selling them for. The one with rice, man, I think you could easily get another $2 if you add a scoop of rice, man. Easy. And if you have both on there, man, and if you need, so this would be $6. And then if you have both on there, dude, you could totally run it with $7. That's what I think. Easy money, man. Let me make the prices for you guys. I'll help you here. Okay, in this case, so we've got no sides with rice and beans. All right, all this is good, and we're going to allow them to make a special request. I think this is required. We need to do this. And hit save. The last step here we're going to do is add a category. The category is just going to be simple. In this case, let's make it be food. Food. Oh, that says roof. Good job. Let's go back over here and find, look at this one. I like this. Again, this is over, you see this is 2,500. We want to find something under 1,200. That's our goal. So let's look here. Almost here. Where are you at? Where's going to be a good one? This one will work. Yes, this will work well. So we're going to copy the image address, go back into Tap the Table, and let's upload. And in this case, we might as well save it, I guess, is what it's going to want us to do. We can do that. And the way I like to do this, and shout out to the nice client that I met with earlier today, who also was a screenshot warrior. I love to screenshot things and then upload them or do whatever I need to do with them. after the fact. Instagram's like the worst thing you can do. It's efficient for me. Works for me. So desktop here, screenshot, bam, son, got them. Here it is. Continue. And our category has been created. So let's go back into the product here. And now that I've got the category, I'm going to edit this product. And I'm going to give it a category. The category is food. Save. Done, son. Let's check it. So we're going to hit the 3 dots here. And let's get the link. Let's go over to the contact form. Oh, by the way, let's check on Rambo. Let's check on him. Customers tab here. We got Rambo in the house. There he is. Do y'all see this? Rambo does not have Facebook. He does not have Instagram. He does not have any social media because he's not allowed. He's a dog. I hope y'all are laughing. I crack myself up at least. Rambo does not have social media. He does have a cell phone. In this case, here's Rambo. Here's his customers tab, right? Here's his email. Here's his phone number, right? Do y'all see this? This is so fun. All right. Rambo. All right. So we're closing this. All right. Back to it. So what we're going to do is go here and I have the link of the product, the tacos we just created on my clipboard. I'm going to paste it, enter. Okay. It's very, very, very fun stuff. All right. Here is our tacos here. We're going to add it to the cart. Boom. Add to the cart. And we're going to do it with rice. The special request will be no onions, because that's literally what I would say. No onions. Add to the cart. Boom. And we're seating this in the cart. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to show you the fun way to do this. Everyone can make a sale through Messenger. This is easy enough. But what we want to do here is show you how it works on the web. So we have a store link here. And so we're going to open up this contact form here and replace that URL. Bam. Tap the table. Here's our taco on the web. We can purchase this sucker right now. Let's do it. So here's the taco. We're going to get 10 of them. 10 tacos. And we're going to get rice and beans. And we're going to say no onions. Do y'all see we just did this in Messenger? No onions. Add to the cart. It's successful. Here's our 10 items here. Proceed to checkout. Boom. We're closed. So let's open up. All right. Online ordering now available. Save, son. CTC serious now. It ain't going to let you do the things. Now, let's refresh our page and we should be able to still twerk it out. So here's our cart. Tacos, rice, beans, proceed to the checkout, man. Here it is. Perfect. We can have it delivered. If the restaurant wants to offer delivery, fantastic. In this case, we just picked up in the store. So let's go in here. There's my contact information. One click, you're done. And let's tip, you know what it is, 100%, because why? We're balling. Now, in this case, I'm going to pay the money on pickup, okay? I highly recommend everyone who's using this, you need to use your credit card option here. Only allow purchases to customers who purchase with their credit card. They already made that. So the last thing you want to do is think you've made a sale with cash and they're like, be a jerk and like not show up or something like that. Rarely happens, but there's no safeguard around people trying to do not nice things. So we're going to pay, processing the payment, and we are done. So now let's check this out. We're going to actually view this order. Okay, so let's open up, tap the table here. Oh, we've got it open right here. Great. We should see new user in here now. There he is. Boom. Do y'all see this? Now, SMS, Messenger. Do y'all see how we're segmenting immediately? Immediate segmentation. Here is the SMS customer profile of the order that just came in, the email, the phone number. Here is the order itself. I can click here and go straight to it. Can see the items that are ordered. I can print said order, which is very awesome. This is a thermal printer ready receipt, folks. It's ready to print to any POS you've got. Any POS, this will print right to it. Okay, here is all our stuff here. It's great. Let's go back. Let's show you how to continue here. Let's look at the order again. Let's go ahead and show you the KDS in action, actually. So here's our KDS. This is for your kitchen, folks. So instead of worrying about printing out that receipt, sticking it on the expo line, and then trying to keep up with that, and we know how lost tickets can be. That's fun, right? Instead, we have a digital way to view the tickets if we choose. I just showed you how to print it, but if you'd rather optimize, if you'd rather, as an owner of your restaurant, be able to see what's going on in your kitchen as far as the progress and progression of your tickets on a daily basis, even though you're across the country, across the world, sure. Just pull out your phone, open up your tab table account, and it's like you're the expo yourself because you can see all the tickets as they come in and as they're updated. So here's your orders. Here's your orders section here. I'm going to go ahead and choose, do I want to accept or cancel this order? In this case, I'm going to accept it. I'm going to send a message to the customer saying, we just started your order. See you soon. Okay, continue. Now, this message is going to be sent to who? To me via text message on my phone. Let's verify. It is here. So I've got the message. We just started your order. See you soon. Excellent. Now we see the status is changed to accepted, which is fantastic. If we check over here on the KDS, we can verify it's also been accepted. To complete this deal here, we're just going to click one button. Let's take the money. So here is where you would put, if you've done a great job, Yelp link. Here's your Yelp link right here. Dude, you're going to get so many reviews. This would be insane. This would be great. We've got a completed order. Let's see how much money Facebook has made us today. $171. Great. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay. We have 11 new customers that we've tracked, right? How do we know this? Again, we have a little something special here called the customers tab. So yes, folks, the customer of yours can enter your list, your contact list via a contact form. Think of a pop-up on your website. They want to get information. Here's this form. Fill this form out. Boom, you're in the list. Now I can email and send you email marketing and text message marketing messages, which is awesome. Or if you make an order, for example, if you place an order with me, okay, I can easily then have you added to the list automatically. I have to do nothing here. Okay, you're in the list and I can see who you are, where you order from. Is this a person that orders through Facebook? Is this a person that orders through SMS or the web? How do they order? How do they want to interact with me as a business? I know all of these things. Again, we can see direct API. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to show y'all tonight is how can you use social media to build the list, Ryan? Because you said social media is important and stuff. Well, I think I'll show you that right now. So let's jump over to the actual marketing section here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to the community management section and we're going to add a post. The post is going to work on every single one. I think that's fine because I'm going to make a new post and we're going to reply with a product. The product, we only have one, is going to be tacos. So we're going to make a post about tacos and I'm going to encourage the users, the Facebook user, my customer, to actually leave a comment on the Facebook post that I publish. And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them see a DM plus a public reply to their comment. And thirdly, I'm going to like their comment, all of these things. The private message I'll send them is the product itself of the taco. So sent you the taco info. I like that. Taco details sent. And then lastly, DM'd you. So these are 3 random messages that I've written here that I'm already anticipating the Facebook page replying. This is the goal here. If by the way, I had a potential client today ask me, well, can you have if people say bad things about us, if people say bad words about our company or something, or if they say bad words in general, are we able to do anything about that automatically? And the answer is heck yeah. This is why Facebook gives you these abilities, but you really don't get the chance to use them unless you are a developer or know a developer that can do these things for you, or you have a lot of money and can just hire it out or whatever. That's rare. Okay, so we've got all these things set and we're ready to go. So let's do this. We're actually going to, I think, go into Tap the Table. So we're going to go to Facebook and we're going to type in Tap the Table here. Oops. Tap the Table. Do I have this URL? I should. I better. Check it. Come on, Facebook. So we're going to leave a comment and become a lead of our own. All right, cool. Watch this. So here we go. What we're going to do is make sure we're commenting here is Ryan. Okay, boom. This only works if you are a individual, not a business here. So here we are. Let's comment here. Join us for this. We can do this. Let's comment here. Why not? Works on every post. So we're going to comment, yo, yo, yo. Okay, you guys, I guess, could literally try this too if you're watching here. Yo, yo, yo. So it's looking to save. Boom. It's gray, and then boom, it pops in within 3 seconds. Bam, son. What do we got? The message of the tacos. Do you see this? Tap the Table is responding to a comment you made on their page. And then what? Tap the Table, the Facebook page, liked the comment that I left of yo, yo, yo. They also actually, Facebook can't even keep up with all these notifications, to be totally honest with you. This is what's happening, really. They've also replied to me. But see, it says one comment here. It says one comment. There's more than one comment, folks. I can prove it. Watch. Bam, son. I hit refresh here, and look what happened. As soon as it appears. Come on, Facebook. There'll be 2 comments here. Spoiler alert. There'll be 2 comments here. And here we go. Come on, Nelly. Or Facebook, whoever you are. All right, boom, told you. I done told you. Told you there'd be 2 comments there. And look here. So Facebook wants to make me hit this button, newest. So yo, 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 see response. Here's the reply. Taco details sent. Verified, DM'd here. Boom. Add to the cart, easy peasy. Easy peasy. This time with rice. Add it. You'll see that? Let's check out, man. Let's ride out. In this case, look familiar? I picked it up in the store. Done. Boom. Pay. Paid. Now, I'm also in the list. So again, I just became a subscriber to your list of your business by leaving a comment. That's what happened here. Or by filling out a form, a contact form, a pop-up that came on your website, a subscribe to newsletter entry. These are all things that can get the user into the database, from taking a Facebook order to taking a web order, contact form, comment, you name it. You can get all of the information your little heart desires, and then you can do all the fun things with it. So lastly, when you have this data, again, this is just very, very easy stuff. Very, very easy. What I want to do here is I'm going to go to my marketing section, and I'm going to go to emails. When I click on email, I'm going to hit send, and I'll be able to create an email. And at this point, I've created or had 9 leads, customers, subscribers, whatever you want to call them, come through the automation. So let's make this subject hello. New VIP member. It's more fun. And then we can say, claim your first free perk. Man, people love that word free. I promise you. Let's upload an image. What image do we got? The tacos. Perfect. Done. Here's our taco. Y'all see how this is awesome, man. This is so fun. And then here's our message. Tap below to claim now. Let's make this button here. Claim. Now we can open a website. We can do anything that we want to do. We can make this button pretty much do anything. We can make it be a number to call, obviously. Very easy to do here. You're ready to roll. And this is your email. So literally, this is what I tell people, and it's annoying sometimes. I know it has to be, but it's just the true facts. Whenever someone's asking me, can it do this? Can it do that? How would I do this? How would I do that? Or what do you think about this? What do you think about that? For me, all I really need to know and understand is what is the end goal. Because everything else in the middle, automation in general, will be able to handle it. And I'm going to show you guys, even externally, outside of the system of Tap the Table, we still use automation to enable success. So there's a little program out there that I love so much, even more than Zapier, depending if you're from the north or the south or from your international. I call it Zapier, but whatever. I love Integromat. Integromat is better than Zapier, in my opinion. Integromat is much more affordable. Integromat is just as reliable, and it is robust. And for me, I like it especially because what do you know? Tap the Table is right here, baby. What do you know about that? So what do we got going on here in this scenario? And literally, this is what they call what we're looking at here, a scenario. This is Integromat, and this is a scenario. We have a couple things going on. Number one, we are watching for responses to hit our Google, or to come from our Google form. So this Google form, we're watching via Integromat for these responses, man. This is very, very interesting stuff, right? You're sleeping, right? Or you're eating breakfast, or you're driving to work, but your stuff is working for you. And this to me is just so fun. And it's so interesting to like think of how much of my life can I make automatic, make it faster, easier, more convenient. Here's our contact form. Integromat is looking for a response. And when Integromat is watching and looking for that response, bam, one occurs. What happens? It's sending the information collected here, email, first name, last name, phone number. It's collecting this information, sending it, boom, to Tap the Table, to your account, to your customer list. You're given an API key in Tap the Table that you're able to use that's unique to you. And you can collect the phone number, email, first name, last name. Can you collect additional information? Currently, the answer is no. This is the only information that I am allowing to be able to import automatically into the system. For any other additional attributes of your customers, you really need to find a way to engage with them through the Tap the Table app to find this information. So, for example, zip code. I'm not necessarily going to allow every customer field or piece of data under the sun to be pulled, because as the platform grows, so do the API calls, and so does the expenses. And we are keeping things extremely level at Tap the Table. There's a lot of platforms out there that are like not understanding their own customers in the way that they should. So they're either under or overpricing. If they're underpricing, they don't last long. If they're overpricing, obviously, time will tell. But it's interesting to see the landscape of SaaS, software as a service businesses, shift right now. And like it's like people don't know what to do. They're just following each other or copying each other. But it's all going to level out here, just like the third-party food industry. This Uber Eats and Grubhub and DoorDash stuff, and like every other delivery service popping up. The market will not sustain all these businesses, I promise you. And what I don't understand, and we'll see it all come through, I think we're going to see a big burst here. All these businesses that are achieving these massive quantities of money and this funding, they're not going to be able to pay it back, man. This is the sad truth. And I can name an app right now on top of my head. I heard a whole episode on Clubhouse with the founder of this company. It sounds like, the very nice guy, but due to it was an insane millions and millions of dollars this guy's taken on in investment. And I'm like, what in the world can you possibly want to do with this money? What can you do with this money to make a return, man? I don't understand. And I think time will tell, but I really believe we're going to see a burst in some of these heavily funded companies. You know, you got land bought out here. I hate to throw names out there, but this just blows my mind how this company with one small feature has got like $8 million in funding. How are they going to make this back? The answer is they will not, unless there's some shady backroom deals going on, but who knows? Not to sound so pessimistic or depressing here. This is just facts, man. These businesses will not be able to do it. But in this case, it's a very, very simple but powerful feature. And yes, you can use almost any application to do fun things with. So here's a really cool example. You have your Google form here, right? And you're collecting information there. When the form collects information, bam, son, it's sending it straight to Tap the Table. But until you're like sure about this application here, Tap the Table, you're trying to like figure out how awesome it really is. Maybe you still want to have a backup, or maybe it's just good to have a backup in the first place. Although being backed up in Google Sheets is pretty solid. Because this is a fun tool, Integromat says, well, guess what? You can do more things. What else you want to do? So we can go to this module here and search any of their integrations. So ActiveCampaign is an extremely popular one. So what if we wanted to go from the Google form that lives on our website to add it to our Tap the Table account, because that's our hub now, and we were having a backup in ActiveCampaign because we've got one anyways. There's so many different apps that you can integrate with. I would encourage you guys, if literally you've got nothing to do, literally check out, look, Buffer here. This is interesting. Status update, delete a status update, create a status update. Do I have a Buffer account? No, I don't have one. Very, very fun here. So like there's so many apps out there that will work well. And if you can think ahead, think smarter, not harder, right? You'll be very, very successful this year, for the rest of the year, and going forward. Is if you really put in your mind two things, and this is the thing I'll end with here, folks. My last little tip of the night, I guess. If you can take away two things in 2021 and going further with digital marketing, number one, automate as much as you can, because automation will save you money. It is more efficient, more effective, and it is consistent. Okay. The consistency is the key. So while you and your employees are sleeping, not answering the phones, not responding to emails, your automation is always working for you. This is huge. Number two, you've got to start having an intent behind every single thing that you're doing on digital. All the way down to that Twitter post, man. Every single Facebook post. If you do not know the exact reason you're posting what you're posting on Facebook, and you don't have a good way to understand if that post is successful or not, you're wasting time, money, and energy. I promise you. If you're not posting something with a specific goal in mind, whether that is engagement, brand awareness, whatever, that's fine. That's up to you. But you must have the goal. It can't be, well, crap, I didn't post today. I'm supposed to post every day because that's my thing to do. Everyone's doing it. Wrong, man. This is likely hurting you more than helping you, truthfully. The intent is everything, man. And the conversation is key. Conversation equals conversions, right? That's our whole point. So whether you're tapping the table, scanning a QR code, automatically answering a comment, providing a contact form on your website, people want information from you. They want immediate responses. They want the response, the reply, the answer that they're looking for yesterday. We can't do that. So the next best thing is instant. You can't do it in the past, right? So they want the information provided instantly, and then add them seamlessly into your contact list. Don't have one, start building one like today. You can do it very, very easily, as I've shown you here, with all these different fun methods. That's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another fun, nerdy episode of the Chatbot Podcast. To me, it's the most fun stuff in the world. I appreciate all the support, and